We all know that there are many rishis in our ancient India. Out of those rishis, 7 rishis are extolled at many places in the Vedas and other Hindu literature. They are called as Saptarishis. The Vedic Samhitas never enumerate these rishis by name, though later Vedic texts such as the Brahmanas and Upanishads do so. They are regarded in the Vedas as the patriarchs of the Vedic religion. In post-Vedic texts, different lists appear. Some of these rishis were recognized as the mind-born sons of Brahma, the representation of the Supreme Being as creator. Other representations are Mahesh or Shiva as the destroyer and Vishnu as the preserver. In ancient Indian astronomy, the constellation of the Big Dipper or Ursa Major is called Saptarishi, with the 7 stars representing 7 rishis, namely Vasishtha, Marichi, Pulastya, Pulaha, Atri, Angiras, and Kratu. There is another star slightly visible within it, known as Arundhati. Arundhati is the wife of Vasishtha. Vasishtha and Arundhati together form the Mizar double. The present Saptarishis are Kashyapa, Atri, Vasishtha, Vishwamitra, Gautama maharishi, Jamadagni, and Bharadvaja. Kashyapa is revered Vedic sage of Hinduism. He is one of the 7 ancient sages of the Rig Veda, numerous Sanskrit texts, and Indian mythologies. He is the most ancient rishi listed in the colophon verse in the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Kashyapa is a common ancient name referring to many different personalities in the ancient Hindu and Buddhist texts. Kashyapa is mentioned in numerous Hindu texts such as the Puranas and the Hindu epics. In the Ramayana, he is married to the 8 daughters of Daksha, while in the Mahabharata and Vishnu Purana, he is described as married to 13 daughters. Some of the names of the 13 daughters Kashyapa married in the Hindu text Vishnu Purana are different than the list found in Mahabharata. Hiranyaksha, Vamana, Takshaka, Indra, Varuna, Surya, Agni, Garuda, Hiranyakashipu, Apsara, Gandharva, Holika, Surapadma are Kashyapa's sons and daughters. Atri is a Vedic sage who is credited with composing numerous hymns to Agni, Indra, and other Vedic deities of Hinduism. The 5th mandala of Rig Veda is called the Atri Mandala in his honor, and the 87 hymns in it are dedicated to him and his descendants. Atri is also mentioned in the Puranas and the Hindu epics such as Mahabharata and Ramayana. According to the legends of the Vedic era, sage Atri was married to Anasuya Devi. They had 3 sons, Dattatreya, Durvasa, and Chandra. The Hindu trinity, namely Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, appeared before him and offered him boons. He is also associated with various ages, the notable being in Treta Yuga during Ramayana, when he and his wife Anasuya advised Rama and his wife Sita. The pair is also attributed to bringing river Ganga, the holy river, down to earth, the mention of which is found in Shiva Purana. Vasishtha is one of the oldest and most revered Vedic rishis. Vasishtha is credited as the chief author of Mandala 7 of Rig Veda. His ideas have been influential, and he was called as the first sage of the Vedanta school of Hindu philosophy by Adi Shankaracharya. He is famous in Hindu mythologies for his legendary conflicts with sage Vishwamitra. In Ramayana, he was the family priest of Raghu dynasty and teacher of Lord Rama and his brothers. He was married to Arundhati, and therefore he was also called Arundhati Nath, meaning the husband of Arundhati. Parashara is his grandson, and sage Vyasa, the author of Mahabharata, is his great-grandson. Vasishtha is believed to have lived on the banks of Ganga in modern-day Uttarakhand. He is the subject of many mythologies, such as him being in possession of the divine cow Kamadhenu and Nandini, her child, who could grant anything to their owners. Vishwamitra Maharishi Vishwamitra is one of the most venerated rishis or sages of ancient India. A near divine being, he is also credited as the author of the most of Mandala 3 of the Rig Veda, including Gayatri Mantra. His story also appears in various Puranas, however, with variations from Ramayana. Vishnu Purana and Harivamsha of Mahabharata narrates the birth of Vishwamitra. Vishwamitra was a Lord king in ancient India, also called Kaushik, and belonged to Amavasu dynasty. The story of Vishwamitra is narrated in the Valmiki Ramayana. Gautama Maharishi. Gautama Maharishi was a Rigvedic sage in Hinduism and also finds mentions in Jainism and Buddhism. According to Vamana Purana, he had 3 daughters named Jaya, Jayanti and Aparichita. According to Adi Parva, he had 2 sons named Saradwan and Chirakari. Saradwan was also known as Gautama, hence his sons Kripa and Kripi were also called Gautama and Gautami respectively. He is married to Ahalya, one of the Panchakanya. The Devi Bhagavatam says that the river Godavari is so named because of its association with Gautama. Jamadagni. Jamadagni is the father of Parashurama, the 6th incarnation of Vishnu and Vasu. He was a descendant of the sage Bhrigu, one of the Prajapatis created by Brahma, the god of creation. Jamadagni had 5 children with wife Renuka, the youngest of whom was Parashurama, an avatar of Lord Vishnu. Jamadagni was well versed in scriptures and weaponry without formal instruction. According to the Mahabharata, Jamadagni once became annoyed with the sun god Shourya for making too much heat. The warrior sage shot several arrows into the sky, terrifying Shourya. Shourya then appeared before the Rishi as a Brahmin and gave him 2 inventions that helped mankind deal with this heat: sandals and an umbrella. Jamadagni married to Renuka, who is considered to be a goddess. Bharadvaja. Bharadvaja, also referred to as Guru, was one of the revered Vedic sages in ancient India, who was a scholar, economist and physician. His contributions to the Indian literature, mainly in Puranas and Rigveda, played a significant role in giving an insight to the then Indian society. He and his family of students are considered the authors of the 6th book of the Rigveda. Bharadvaja was the father of warrior Brahmin Dronacharya, a main character in Mahabharata who was an instructor to both Kaurava and Pandava princes. He was the grandfather of Ashwatthama, a legendary warrior in Mahabharata. Both Dronacharya and Ashwatthama fought in the different battles of Mahabharata alongside Kauravas. He is the son of Brihaspati, the teacher of gods. He is also the father of Katyayani, a form of goddess Durga.